Hey everybody, it's your boy Allan Wade. Real quick video today. This design is not very complicated, it's very simple, but the main thing I wanted to show you guys is a different method that I figured out on how to get your designs to look more full. In the software, you have to actually create whatever layer it is that you want to make a little bit more full. You have to create a cross stitch, what I call a cross stitch. I don't know if that's a proper name, but say for example you have a stitch, you have a black circle and it keeps on stitching out and it's a little bit thin and the bottom thread is showing. If you're using white thread and you have a black design, for instance, and the top layer, every time you stitch it out, it's a little bit thin, you just duplicate that layer and you put it on top of the other layer and you switch directions of the thread. And I'm going to show you guys my results on this, and let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you want to purchase one of this basic, because I'm making a whole bunch of basic files that people like, basic more fun files that should be available and people would use towards other projects rather. So if you want to purchase this, allanawade.com. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Let's jump into it, guys. All right, here we go with our SE6. We have our design all loaded up. It is the dollar sign logo. This could be fun to use to go with other designs, like if you got a name or something and you want to do some bling, or I don't know what you'd use it for, but I'm just gonna make a whole bunch of fundamental things that everybody should have in their archive, just in case they want to create something fun and that's not readily available. It's not in the software or anything, so I'm going to create these files for you guys. allanawade.com to purchase yours today. So we're just going to press the button and let this start stitching out. I've already preloaded the thread, as you guys can see up top. So like I said, we're just going to push the button and let it start stitching out, and I'll show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Lower the foot and just let it start stitching out. Now, like I said, this first layer is going to stitch out in one direction, and the key to this is you want to make sure that you don't make both of the layers too thick. So I think I put the density of each on 99, and that way it's not too thick and it won't have too much pull on the design. Okay, so as you guys can see, it's doing a layout right now of the first one. All right, and now it's going to go to the corner and it's going to start stitching out in a specific direction. All right, it's doing a back stitch right now actually. So yeah, it's going to do the back stitch and then it's going to start stitching out when it gets back to the top right here. So guys, if you haven't purchased your SE600 yet, like I always say, use my Amazon link down in the description below to purchase your SE600. It's a great embroidery and sewing machine. That's the thing I like about it, is it's an embroidery and it's a sewing machine. So look at how good it stitches out. Look at how right on the line it is. And I've had this machine, like I say in a lot of the videos, I had this machine for years now. Well, maybe 2 years now. Yeah, but you guys, I don't know exactly how long, but you guys can go back in the videos and look at my unboxing when I first got this machine. I'm pretty sure it's been over 2 years now, or a year and like almost 2 years. Time flies by so fast, guys. Like this video if you think time flies by too fast, and before you know it, you don't know what's going on in your life, because I know I don't know what's going on, and sometimes I think something just happened and lo and behold, it's been a long time. So it's going to start stitching out the first layer right there in the corner, and as you guys can see, it's a pretty good stitch for the first layer. I'm using white bobbin thread. Actually, no, I'm using black bobbin thread, but a good test would have been to use white bobbin thread to see if in fact it is truly black on the bottom part. So guys, make sure you subscribe to this channel if you're not subscribed already. Make sure you go over to Instagram and subscribe to me there. Follow me there. Instagram, A-Dubb Productions. Facebook, A-Dubb Productions, and Facebook King A-Dubb. Guys, don't reach out if you want me to digitize any of your designs for you at a moderate price. I can do that. And yeah, I'm gonna let this stitch out a little bit, and I'll be right back when it's done the first layer, so you guys can see our results so far. Ladies and gentlemen, if it's your first time here, please take this moment to subscribe to the channel and hit the post notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you. So this is what I'm talking about, guys. Normally I would have saw this file and I would have said hey, it's too thin, and I would have just increased the density so that it can put down more thread. but I thought, why not just make another layer and make the stitching, instead of sideways, stitch the opposite direction. Like it's stitching this way now, so how about I just make stitch that way? So I made up another layer, and you guys are gonna see it's gonna start stitching that other layer in the opposite direction. See, now it's stitching in the opposite direction, but look at the black part, and look at how solid the black part is now. Look how solid it is. So this first layer right here that's stitched out already has a density of 99. And this layer right here, stitching in the opposite direction, is also a density of 99, but you can see how much darker it is, and like it just fills that in. You don't see any white peeking through at all. Anything that's shown on the camera is the shininess from the thread. All right. And another thing I wanted to tell you guys, I had a subscriber that asked in the comments yesterday what size thread I was using, I guess what thickness, but I'm using the embroidery thread. I think he asked what weight. Yeah, it says 550Y. 550Y is the weight that I'm using, but I don't think, to be honest with you guys, I don't even know how to read this weight. It says 550Y on the back, but it also says 120D/2. I don't know if that's the weight either, but you know, those are the two numbers that I have on the back of my embroidery thread. But Nate Matthews actually uses regular thread, regular thread, and he has no problems. Maybe I'll do a video tomorrow where I try to embroider something using regular thread, because I do have some regular thread around here. So maybe I'll just do a video tomorrow where I'm using regular thread, and we'll see the results that we get. But I don't think the thread necessarily makes a difference. All right, because I don't know, it works. And the difference between regular thread and embroidery thread, I think embroidery thread is actually weaker, to be honest with you. I think the regular thread is stronger than embroidery thread. So I think that's what the difference is. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, in the comments down below. And also, he wanted to know what bobbin, or she wanted to know what size bobbin I use. So these bobbins right here, put it right, whoa, I don't want that to fly over. These are bobbins that I use right here. Don't try that at home, guys. But if you go on allanaway.com, I have this is standard, it's just basic stock clear bobbins. I don't think the size varies in these. I think they're all the same size. But I use these plastic bobbins. I think they come in one size. You can see how small they are compared to my finger. So if that helps, let me focus on my finger here, see if I can do that. So if that helps, then you know, I don't know the exact number size it is, but that's the size bobbin that I'm using. So you can see how small that is. It's my fingertip right here, and you know, it's barely like going over my fingertip. So maybe that's a good measurement of size, I'm not sure. But yeah, I hope that answers your questions. If you have any more questions, keep them coming, and I'll try my best to answer them. But yeah, look how thick, look at the difference between one side versus the other side. It's like really, really solid. It's like a solid noir black, right? So there's a huge difference. It took a little longer to stitch out, but look how clean the lines are in this dollar design. Look how clean the lines are. I don't know what you use this for, but it is available. allanaway.com. You guys can purchase this file for $1. Everything $1. So let's go ahead and take this out and see what we got. See what this thing looks like. Here we go, guys, in full effect. You can see exactly what we're working with right here. This is how your file is going to stitch out. allanaway.com. You can purchase this $sign on there. For size comparisons, you can compare it to the side of my iPhone X. So this is the size that it is. Yeah, and I think it's a clean file. You can't see through it because of the new technique that I learned. I hope you guys learned something from that technique. especially the digitizers out there who are constantly digitizing things, and when they stitch it out, it's not solid and all the way through. Now, knowing something like this, you could take your design and you can put a little border around it like we normally do, and that'll seal off any of the edges that might not be as solid as the rest of the design, and that'll give it a nice finish. And look, it even creates a little type of effect. It almost like this thing has pores, you know, because you got stitches going this way and then stitches going that way. It almost looks like it has pores now, so that's a whole nother effect. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I hope you guys learned something from this video. Like I said, we're gonna start putting a whole bunch of different designs on the site, original stuff, so stay tuned, subscribe to the channel. And just like that, guys, told you it was a real quick video. This file is very, very easy, quick and simple, so it wasn't very complicated at all. Just one thread. You can put in gold thread, you can put in yellow thread, you can put a brown thread, get a different color, red thread, get a different color, $, AllanAWade.com, purchase yours today. Really, really simple design. As I said, 100 designs on the site. I think we're about, I don't know, maybe I got like 55 or 56 designs on the site, so I'm gonna keep on going, get to 100. It shouldn't take that long, but I gotta be honest with you guys, it is kind of challenging trying to work my way up to there, but that's my goal. I want to get up to 100 designs on the site, so people always have something different, especially the new people to come to the channel. They always have something different to look at and purchase. If you guys have any simple ideas, give me something simple that I can do and put up there, because sometimes when you're creating something, it's the small little details that are missing from your designs that you need. And if you don't have the software, or if you have the software, even if you have the software and you're not capable of using it to its fullest potential, or you can create something in the software, but if you don't know some simple techniques, your design will truly come out looking like garbage. And it took me, like I said, almost 2 years to get to the point where I'm at right now. That's why I'm always trying to give you guys tips, so hopefully it'll help minimize that time that it takes for you guys to learn. I'm gonna be making videos soon on the digitizing software, but I need to make the 100 designs first. So if you guys have any recommendations or anything that you would think that you would like on the site, that if you were embroidering something or making a design that's not available to you on any other sites, then let me know. All right, I'm also gonna try to make a custom lettering, my own font for the software. So yeah, I want to make like large, thick letters. That's not available anywhere either, which is weird. Like the fonts that are inside of the software are not very. I know the effects that I would like, and I know what would be beneficial. I think I know what would be beneficial for people like myself. All right, so I'm gonna try to create that stuff. All right, so stay tuned, like this video, subscribe to the channel, recommend the channel to other friends that you think might be interested, guys. I would really appreciate that. We need some more subscribers. It'll be nice to make it to 30,000 by the end of the year, but if that doesn't happen, that's okay. I just like to, you know, shoot my expectations. I just like to make some high goals for myself. I don't think that's too much to ask for. I think we can get to 20,000 in 2 months. So give you guys, I'd like to thank everybody that's been subscribing to the channel. I'd like to thank everybody for watching the channel. And like, knowing that I can potentially reach 30,000 subscribers at the end of the year is very, very like encouraging to me, because there's one point in time where I thought, like, you know, 50,000 subscribers or even 100,000 subscribers is like, it's gonna take me years to get there. But realistically speaking, I think I could probably reach 100,000 subscribers later on next year, which would be, it'll be amazing. I mean, I want one of those YouTube plaques so bad. Like, who doesn't? What YouTuber doesn't want one of those plaques? And that solidifies you. That makes you feel like all the work that you put in, all the videos that you made, it's like it's rewarding. It's not about the money. It's not about anything else, but just it's to solidify you, to have that plaque sitting in the background. Like, you know, you're a YouTuber, but like having that plaque is just something special, just different. So I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. Just like I said, 10,000 subscribers was my goal, and we got to 10,000 subscribers. New Year's Day, was it? It was New Year's Eve going into New Year's Day, something like that. And that was just a wonderful way to bring in the new year. But now, like that we're growing like this, 100,000 does not seem that far away, even though I know it is, because 16 is far away from 100. But knowing that I'm gonna get to 20 and possibly 30,000 by the end of the year makes 50 and another 50 on top of that seem really, really simple. Not really, really simple, but doable, all right? And these types of channels like mine, they don't grow like too big. I think like 30,000, 40 if you're lucky. You know, I mean, I think Big Brando's got like maybe like 40 or 60,000. You know, so we'll see what happens, guys. But thank you guys for watching. A-Dubb Productions, Allan Wade signing off. Don't forget, visit the channel merch store. Help support the channel, allanawade.com. And I'll talk to you guys on the next one tomorrow. Peace.
Turn up that, crank it up. Why listen to the rest when you're rocking with the best, baby?